Hello YouTube, today we're going to be playing some League of Legends. Today we are going to be playing Sejuani, but not just Sejuani, we're going to be playing attack speed Sejuani. So we're going to be playing in intermediate bots and we're just going to be testing some fun builds out. And I hope you guys like the video. We're going to be starting now, okay? We're going to get into a game. Okay, we got a match found. Okay, connecting to a game. Right now we're going to be picking Sejuani. Let's see, Sejuani. Here we go. And we're just going to be playing some attack speed Sejuani. We're going to use lethal tempo and we're just going to use these runes. And everything should be about good. We're going to be running TP, teleport, and we're going to be running flash. Those are pretty important. And we're going to change our skin, have a cooler skin. If I have a skin, oh, I don't have a skin. Well, it doesn't really matter that much. We're going to be playing some attack speed Sejuani. Okay, we're going to be transferring to game. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We connected to the game now. We were just playing for fun. It's nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. But I think it's kind of funny just experimenting with builds on characters that normally don't function well with the build. Because we're playing attack speed Sejuani. That sounds kind of crazy. But at the same time, it probably can do well in the right hands, of course. But yeah, still a lot of experimenting to do with a lot of fun builds. This wouldn't normally work in a normal game unless you're really good at the game, which I'm not really that good at the game, but I just want to have fun, and I feel like this is a pretty fun video idea so far. Just attacking with Sejuani, making AD build path, which means attack damage. But yeah, normally she has AP skillings. That means she's better suited with ability power instead of attack damage. So we're gonna be running a lot of attack speed, and we'll see how it works. Let's see, we're gonna start with Dorn's Blade and we'll get health pots. And we're just gonna go to the bot lane. Unless the mid lane is taken. Yup, Jinx is taking mid lane. Okay, we're gonna go bot lane. We are gonna start with our Q. Yeah, I think starting with Q is best. You get a knock up. It's only 0.5 seconds, but it still does decent damage. Surprisingly, the amount of damage is pretty big when we don't have any AP items. So basically, we're just gonna attack a lot. We're gonna see if we get a few hits on the Zillion. Okay, we got a few hits. Nice, we got first blood. And I'm just gonna recall and get back some of my health. Let's see, got 190 gold. So what item do we want to get first? Well, since we're going to attack speed route, I think the best decision would be Kraken, or we could go for shield bow first. Also, Blade of Rune King is not a terrible option too. There's actually many type of build paths we can go. Blade of Rune King into Rage Blade, or we can go Kraken into Rage Blade, or we can go Kraken into Blade of Rune King. I think we will get Blade of Rune King first. It is a pretty solid item, and it just only gets stronger with the amount of health the enemy has. Okay, we got hit by a bomb. Let's move out the minion aggro. Okay, we're gonna focus down this Nidalee. Okay, hit her with the Q. Okay, just keep on auto attacking. There we go. Got her. Let's get some of the CS too. We need more creep score, which is CS. You'll see in the side minion kills. Let's see. We want to get to level 2 because that's definitely where our power spike is. Because we definitely need our E so we can trigger off our passive. The passive makes the enemy frozen if we hit them 4 times. Yeah, we definitely need more hits on the enemy. So that's the reason why we're going attack speed. Sounds pretty funny, but it actually works. Somehow it actually ends up working. Let's see. We want to stop the Zillion because he's level 2. Let's see. We want to get him frozen. There we go. Got the E off. Got E off again. Oh, there we go. Double kill. yeah, you can see how more attack speed, get off more attacks, get your passive up faster. It's kind of funny, but it's pretty strong when it works. So for now, we're just getting the turret plating. Let's see. We're gonna get W next. W is pretty important. We're gonna shove in this wave so we can get our minions pushing in the tower. Let's see. Let's hope we can get the second plating. Okay, we're gonna go back, Zillion, put a bomb on us. We can actually fight this. Actually, I just need to bait them out. Okay, there we go. Use my E. There we go. There we go. Got them. Okay, use my E again. And double kill. There we go. Okay, we're gonna be affording our Blade of Rune King pretty fast soon. We're at 2,100 gold. That's pretty fast. Okay, we push in this wave. Use our Q. Get for a turret. Get more platings. Our passive is actually pretty good too. Gives us additional 15 armor magic resist on top of the frozen stun. That's like two passives in one. That's pretty crazy. Now we're just gonna back. We're really low health HP, so we're just gonna recall and go back and buy some items. So we are definitely gonna get Vampiric Scepter and we will get Berserk Greaves. Let's see, let's get another dagger and we'll just teleport to bot lane tower. Okay, looks like Kled got Nidalee. Okay, it looks like the game's going good so far. Timo got a death, but that's okay. It's just bots. We're just playing for fun. Let's see. We're gonna level up our Q next since it seems to have really good scalings. Nice. We just got Zillion. Okay, we're gonna shove in this wave. Then we just get these last two plates. Okay, let's see. Okay, we are definitely pushing this tower pretty fast. It's almost down. Okay, there we go. Getting the plate and then just get out of my queue. Let's see. We're gonna W Nidalee here and then proc our passive. Make our stun. There we go. Clay got it. Nice. Now we're just gonna keep shoving in this wave. We have to be really careful about Zillion because those bombs are pretty dangerous and pretty big AoE too. We're gonna hit the tower a few times and get away with our Q since we can. We need to heal up a bit more on these minions. Okay, there we go. Level up our Q. You could actually level up your E too, since it's pretty good for more damage for stunning. And I think it gives it more duration for your stun. I'm not too sure about that, but I have to check. Let me check. Shift. Stun, okay. Yeah, so it's not more duration for your stun, but it's more damage. But your main combo is setting up your E first so you can land your Q a lot better. And we're just gonna head back because the minion waves are pushed in a good spot. It's gonna come back to us eventually. And we're just gonna get recurve bow and we're just gonna move to lane. Use our Q whenever to get faster into lane. And yeah, I think we are just going for Blade of Rune King into Kraken. We could go Rage Blade as a third item, but I'm thinking we could go Collector as another item for our third item. And then we can probably try Rage Blade fourth if we get to that point. I think Collector is a pretty good item because it executes when the target is 5% health or lower, which I feel is pretty good. But at that point, you could probably kill your target pretty easy when they're 5% health. Okay, we're just gonna flash out. I'm not sure why I tanked the turn. Okay, we got the tower plane. That's good. Okay, so that was the worst decision I ever made, but it paid off somehow. Okay, we need to go for Nidalee. There we go. Clyde got her. There we go. I need to make sure to survive this Zillion bomb. Okay, nice. Got a double. Hey, this is going pretty well so far. Let's see. We're just gonna Q, get closer to your turret. We're gonna auto it more. And then we're gonna go for this blue buff. We're gonna go for the opponent's blue buff because the enemies are gonna come to us soon. So I definitely need more mana. Because I use a ton of mana. But good thing we have Vampiric Scepter because we can lifesteal off this blue buff, and we're gonna get a lot of health back from our blue buff too. I mean, a lot of mana, but we're gonna get health from killing the minions and killing the jungle creeps. Come on. We are almost have enough for Blade the Rune King. Let's check how much we off. We are, oh, we're perfect. Okay, that was perfect timing. I definitely did not plan that at all. Okay, we're back for Blade of Rune King. That's perfect. Okay, we're gonna rush you in. We're actually gonna grab this red buff because red buff is pretty strong. It gives your attacks a slow and gives your abilities slow as well. And you get burn damage, which is really, really strong because it always ticks over time and it'll proc multiple times, which is pretty important because you basically increase your damage by a lot for free, basically. Now we have double buffs. That's perfect. So we have two ways that we can proc our passive really fast. We can either Q W and attacks into E, or we can just R straight away. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to ambush them. We're gonna use our R on Renekton, make sure he's stunned, and get him first because he's a really strong target. We're gonna get Nidalee after, because she's pretty important too. And then Zillion last because he's the support. And yeah, that worked out pretty well. Made sure Renekton couldn't do anything. And yeah, red buff is really strong. You recover health when you're out of combat too. So that's pretty important because our build is pretty low HP for us because we don't really have a lot of health, but we do have a lot of damage. So that does that is what we have going for us. Let's see, we want to go for this Nidalee next. Don't think we get her. We'll try to get this tower down as fast as possible so she can't attack us anymore through the turret. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna kill Nidalee. There we go. Perfect. Now we just need Renekton down. And there we go. We're gonna stun him and we got double kill. Nice. That's good. Okay, we're probably gonna get some hits on this tower before we recall and then teleport back in. Okay, Darius is probably gonna pull us. Okay, he already did. Let's use our W now and then start attacking him. Okay, there we go. Got him frozen. And there we go. He's dead. Then we want Nidalee next. There we go. Double kill. And then we want Renekton. Okay, we use our E first to get him stunned. Okay, we got a triple kill. We're gonna lifesteal off these minions. Let's see. Just gonna keep hitting this tower. We'll get this tower down, and then we'll go for teleport back to the base. Okay, since we're pretty low HP, I'm just gonna use my W on Darius. Make sure he's low HP, and I'll use my E to help Kled so he can be stunned. And I don't really have enough mana. Nice, he got Darius. That's perfect. Okay, I really don't have enough mana or HP to help Kled, but I think he got him in his own. Got them on his own. Okay, he got Renekton. Perfect. Yeah, we are going to go for Kraken Slayer. Okay, we'll get Noon Quiver and we'll get Pickaxe. We will not get Cloak of Agility because it's not really useful on us. Because we really don't need Critical Strike and we really just want to complete the item. So we will save our money for now. So we'll just teleport bot lane. We're going to use our ultimate on Bran because Bran is a pretty big issue. Okay, ultimate, there we go. Yep, Bran is pretty problematic when he stuns us because we can't move in that time, which is not good because we want to use our abilities and we want to use our auto attacks. Okay, here we're gonna just Q Renekton and then we'll use our W. Make sure to get the stun on him first and then we'll get Darius next. Because Darius, oh, we died. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Darius does a pretty good amount of damage. His ultimate did about 400 true damage. That's kind of a lot. Kind of didn't expect that damage. But Darius did get 5 bleed stacks on me, so that was pretty dangerous. Next, we'll just get a Kraken Slayer. We'll get a dagger too to work towards. Actually, we're not gonna work towards Ginsu's Rage Blade. We're just gonna go for a collector. More raw damage will probably help our Bork too. We'll basically Blade the Rune King. We'll get more life steal because we're doing more damage, and we're gonna get more damage off our attacks when we apply additional health damage because we're doing extra damage with our longsword. But I think it's just a flat 12%. Yeah. Let's see. Attacking champion 3 times deals 40 magic damage, deals 25. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot more damage with this longsword for auto attacks at least. I'm not sure if it works on the Blade of Rune King passive because these are set amount. There's only 12%. So I'm assuming it doesn't. But still, we're gonna get more damage on auto attacks, which is pretty important because we have a pretty good amount like attack speed. We have 1.5 attack speed. That's pretty high. Okay, we're gonna go for this Nidalee next, and then we'll go for the Zillion, and then we'll just get Brand later on. We need to get this tower for sure. Since there's two of them, it's kind of hard to go for Brand. Okay, use a stun. So we can go for him instantly. Okay, we're gonna stun him and use our R on Darius. So keep him stunned. Don't want him to use his Q. Okay, we're gonna lifesteal more. We are going to level our E second. Because we use our E a lot. We use our W. Use my Q to dodge the Nidalee Spear. Okay, Zillion is gonna keep trying to put his bombs on me. We're gonna keep playing around their abilities. Dodge a spear. Use my W. Okay, Q. There we go. Okay, we are close to getting the tower. I'm gonna kill off some of these minions right now. I'm gonna push in this wave. Use my W. Oh, Darius killed Jinx, and I have to be careful because Darius still has his ultimate. This shows the cooldown of his ultimate. I was off cooldown, and I have no mana. I'm gonna push this wave out. Was only 2 minions. Okay, this is still pretty dangerous. I'm low on mana, so I'm gonna go grab a blue buff. Blue buff over here. Let's see, we're gonna lifesteal off this blue buff. We're gonna use our E, make it go faster. And we're gonna buy our serrated dirk, and we'll probably get a pickaxe too. And we're gonna build towards our collector. Let's see. We got serrated dirk and pickaxe. Perfect. Okay, make sure our health is good. And then we're just gonna go straight to mid lane. Because all the bots are keep on going to the bottom lane, which is not good for us. Because all of them are piled down. We really don't want to face a lot of these bots alone. But we could. But we definitely will need more items if we want to face all the bots alone. So far, we just have Blade Rune King and Kraken. Kraken really hasn't done much for us other than just gave us a little bit of extra true damage. Hasn't been as important as Blade of Rune King, so we could have actually gone for Ginsu's Rage Blade second instead of the Kraken Slayer. We'll go for this tower, get a little bit auto attacks in, okay, and then we're gonna use our Q to get away. And we're gonna try to push in this bot tower because this bot tower is pretty much almost dead. Okay, we're just gonna push it in. We're gonna brute force it, and then we'll use my R on Darius, make him stunned, and just auto attack him. There we go. Okay, we're gonna hit the inhibitor, keep on getting attacks off, and we're gonna clear this minion wave in a few seconds. I mean, 2 minions. Okay, there we go. Now our minions can push in. Perfect. Now we're just cornering the bots so they can't leave the base, and Brand have to be careful about him because he has a lot of AoE damage. Basically, damage that can spread onto everyone. We want to use our W on the Renekton. Okay, there we go. He's dead. And I'll stay away from Brand since it's pretty dangerous. Lifesteal off the minions. Okay, there we go. Oh, I almost died from tower shot. We're gonna get this inhibitor too. And looks like we are ending the game. That's pretty good. Okay, we want to shove in this wave. Gonna push it in. We use our Q. AoE down this whole wave. And we are gonna end the game. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. Ending the game. Let's see. Okay, basically, it was alright game. So nothing too crazy. But yeah, Sejuani can work with attack speed. Got 21 kills and 1 death. Not bad, if I do say so myself. That was a pretty solid game, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna end the video there. If you liked the video, please like. Please consider subscribing. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.